All right, hello everybody. I'm Jay Reyna here at the Houston Fishing Show, and with my company Tips-Fishing Water Sports, and we're manufacturing this kind of hybrid kayak stand-up paddleboard skiff that we specifically designed for fishing shallow water on the Texas coast. Most of my testing has been down in the Corpus, Aransas Pass, Rockport area. So really proud of our boat. It's 13 feet long, 3 feet wide, weighs just over about 100 pounds, and we've got it running with a 6-horse motor. You can see the Yamaha on here in about 7 to 8 inches of water. So we've got a nice hatch here. It's built out of fiberglass, and we've made the hatch large enough to fit a couple batteries in case people want to wire it for a trolling motor option. Go with the inexpensive trolling motor. Then we've got this open cockpit, which also works really well for duck hunting. You can lay a full layout blind right in the middle of the cockpit. Then we got our Yeti cooler with the attached lean bar. It's not down because we've kept the cockpit nice and clean without any holes or drilling. Wanted to keep it nice and simple for, especially if you're fly fishing with your line, less things to catch on. And then back here you'll see the access port and then our aluminum motor mount. And we're offering the boat at $2,795 just for the hull only. And then the motor mount option is about $450 additional. So we're really happy to be here at the Houston Fishing Show and hope everybody enjoys the boat. Please contact us if you have any questions for the boat. Our website is www.tiburonwatersports.com. Thanks.
Hey folks, this is Captain Woody here with Snapper Slapper Lures. I want to show you what I got coming out this year new. These are some crocodile spoons we got. I got them in 1/2 ounce, 1 ounce, 3 ounce, and we're coming out with a 5 ounce. These are great lures for deep drops. They swim down instead of just, you can vertical jig them. And we also use the smaller ones for sight casting redfish at the jetties. We'll throw it down the rocks and rip it, and it just swims back to you. I wanted to show you guys the new Snapper Slapper lures. I redesigned this thing. Originally, it was a fixed hook in the head with the stinger. Now, I totally redid it. We have a deep set eye that's all one piece in the lead, and replacement 360-degree hooks that swing around so you can't put a bind on the fish. And the great thing about it is that you can replace these hooks. You rig it any way you want. If you want to put wire on it, you can put wire. We sell replacement hooks on the website, stiff rigs, and a short, one long, one short. It works great. You still fish it the same way, put a piece of strip bait on each hook or a whole sardine, drop it down and let it do its work. These things swim through the current instead of just dropping to the bottom. They flutter down and the heads glow in color. To show you real quickly, I got some new knives out. These are great redfish cutting knives, and for filleting big fish, ling, snapper, grouper. I'm selling them on my website for $10. That's the price all the time. Got good smaller fillet knife. These are just as good as Bubba knives for about 1/5 of the price. For more information, my show specials, I'll have these on my website, and I'll be running the show special for a month. Put on the feedback section of the website comments, say boat show special, and I'll still honor the deal even though you're not at the show. For more information, go to snapperslapperlures.com or hooksplus.com. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rico. I'm here with Fishing Tackle Unlimited here at the Fishing Show. So we're gonna walk through the new Kusa HD by Jackson Kayak. First thing you see when you look at it are the rod stagers, which are the rod tip protectors. So the way this works is you can take your rod, lay it down here, bungee it, and then just run the rod tip in here, and it'll keep it from snagging up on anything, catching tree limbs and stuff like that. We've got a front storage hatch, which is pretty easy to access by just removing these 2 bungees. Lift it up, get to your gear, especially if you're camping on a river and stuff, you can fill this up with lots of stuff. Just bungee it back down. You do have the option of putting a padlock on it to keep anybody from going in there. The center deal has a small storage pouch with a little bag insert, and you can add keys, wallet, cell phone. And then you can also lift this up, and you've got somewhere to put your battery, transducer mount here, where you can add the transducer and run your wiring, and then just mount your fish finder on top. This is removable, so for the guys that like to fly fish and want an open layout and don't want a lot of clutter and stuff, you unbolt these here, 4 little bolts, and then this will come completely off, and now you've got a full open layout. You do get a stand-up assist strap, which helps out, so when you're sitting on the kayak, you use this, pull yourself up, keeps you from losing your balance and stuff. Comes with these 2 rod holders. They're on a ram ball, and they go in a track system. The other cool thing that they added this year that comes with this kayak is these buck knives, splizzers, which is crimps, scissors, and pliers, plus bottle opener. And they do come with the kayak. They're made in the US by Buck Knives. It's a pretty cool accessory. You get 2 tackle trays, somewhere to store them. Your seat is on the track, so you can actually adjust the trimming of the boat by sliding the seat forward to the middle, or even the high seat. And it's got 3 different options as far as the low seat and 2 in the high seat. And then you just cinch it down with this buckle, and it keeps it from falling off your kayak. This color here, they call it an urban cowgirl, which is a mixture of pink, brown, and white. It does come in 6 different colors. All the standard Jackson colors come with this, are optional on this boat. The seat, they redesigned it for 2015. It's a different material. It's got a curved back, so it's a little more comfortable. You also get a thermarest lumbar support, and it's just air-filled, and it's gonna make your fishing on the water a little more comfortable. You can sit in the kayak all day. As you come to the back, we have your tank well with the bungees, which helps with attaching stuff. You also get 2 flush mount rod holders. You've got this little clip here that you can use for clipping your rod leashes, keep the rods from falling over. You have another storage hatch in the back, same deal on the hinge. You can lift it up. It's got a padlock deal. And they added 1 more accessory to it this year that it's new to them, and it's this ram spline for a GoPro camera mount. And it's pretty easy to just mount the GoPro on there. It comes with the ram ball. You just screw it on, goes right on. You can adjust, pivot it, and all that. And just like every other Jackson, they do come with the red safety flag for loading it in the back of a truck. This is their new design, Coosa HD. This right here is going to be perfect for guys that want to use it for poling. So you could use something like a push pole like this, and you just lay it over there, bungee it in place, and it just makes it easier to haul it around with you. The kayak also does come with a water bottle, and that's what's new. This is their new model for 2015, the Coosa HD. It's a redesign of the original Coosa. It has a better hull, so it does paddle better than the original one. Now we're going to move on to something that's starting to become pretty popular, and that's paddleboard fishing. So we've got the new boat board Rackham, and it retails at $21.99. The first thing that you'll see here when you see the front is this paddle stager. So the way this works is you would take your paddle as you're standing up, and you can actually just slide it in there, and that'll keep your paddle right here in front of you, quick access, so when you need to grab it and start moving around. You also get some deck layout bungees for strapping down your gear. The other cool thing is this little stash pot, which can be used to hold just about anything. Most people are probably going to use it as a cup holder. You can just take your drink and just sit it in there. Keeps it from rolling around everywhere. Tie down points here and back here for the cooler. You also have a through the scupper stakeout pole mount here. And the way that works is pretty easy. You just take your stakeout pole, drive it through, and that's going to anchor you in the mud. You can also use that as a push pole. Your handle has a recessed handle plus an actual handle, so whatever feels more comfortable for you. This thing is pretty lightweight. It weighs around 38 pounds or so it's not heavy at all. I mean, anybody can lift it up and carry it. What we like to do is use an actual cooler and then add the cooler seat to be able to sit down. 45 or 35 is probably the best size for it. The other thing that they offer is their tackle rack. The tackle rack is somewhere that's going to allow you to put your rods in. It's basically rod holders. You can attach a bag to it and keep your gear right there. This is removable, pretty easy to come up, and you can move it forward on the boat itself if you wanted it in front of you. Just like that. So it just depends on how you want to have it set up. You either want your rods in front of you or you want them behind you. Fiberglass shell, foam filled, lightweight. It's got a pretty good flat surface bottom, so it's really, really stable. You look at the nose, you can see that it has a sharp entry, which is going to allow you to cut through the water, and it's just going to give it a better glide. That concludes what we have new for this year. For more information, just come see us at Fishing Tackle Unlimited. We have 2 stores, one on I-10, one on 45 South, and you can also visit us on the web, fishingtackleunlimited.com.